My name is Daniel Woods. I am 22 years old from Boulder, Colorado, and I've been climbing at the park since I was 12 years old. Lately I've been climbing up in Rocky Mountain National Park, visiting a few projects shown by my friend Dave Graham, and basically just investing all my time into these climbs and trying to figure out the movement and try to send them. It still amazes me just to know like all this potential that Rocky Mountain National Park offers. It's crazy that every year more and more new things get established, and it's funny too because a lot of the boulders getting established nowadays are roadside, whereas before you would have to hike up to Chaos Canyon, and yeah, it was like kind of a trudge to get up there, but all the new stuff is basically 2 minutes from your car, so it's nice to have these difficult projects that are so accessible, and yeah, it's just motivating to go to every day. Besides climbing, I think my second passion is skateboarding. Ever since I was young, I like to skate around town, go to the skate park, stuff like that. So I'm pretty addicted to it. So sometimes when the weather's nice outside, I like to get on my board and ride to the gym just for a nice leg warm up. And then once I get to the gym, I go into training mode and start preparing myself for my next project or next competition, stuff like that. But I like to, for me, a good day is incorporating skateboarding and climbing in the same day because they're my two passions and I love to do them both. Cats is a very special gym. It's not so much a commercial fun gym like most gyms in the US are. It's a training oriented gym. So basically you're going to roll in, you're going to see a lot of the top athletes for climbing in Colorado training at this facility, and the walls are very steep. They're just made out of basic plywood and just littered with thousands of holds to make up thousands of possibilities for training. So for me, it's a good place to go because I can kind of create similar moves that are on my projects that I'm working on at the time and recreate them in cats to train those moves so I can hopefully send my project faster. I did a special boulder problem which was very pinch oriented on full spans. It's probably graded at around V13, maybe 14 for a grade of a boulder problem. So I trained this multiple times because it resembled the movement of mind to motion. And luckily, I think training on this problem paid off, because a few days after a couple training sessions, I was able to make the first ascent. Mind to Motion is a very unique climb. It was a resistance test piece for me. I kind of broke the climb down into two parts. The first half is like a V12 boulder problem to a midway point, and then from here you grab 2 pour holds and do another like 2-move V12 to the flat quote-unquote jug. And then from here you have to kind of gather yourself and set up for the long move out and right to the slopey jug. This move is pretty scary because all you can basically see is like 20 feet down below you into the talus, so you have to keep your nerves together and just execute the move, and then shuffle your feet through and do kind of a dicey top out to the finish. And like climbing on this finish is kind of weird because the rock is really crumbly, so you just have to like take care when you're going for the top out, so kind of adds in for a spicy finish to the climb. Painted Black was in a different sector of Rocky Mountain National Park. It's further back into the park, in an area where it doesn't really receive much sun. So basically the whole time you're dealing with 20 to 30 degree conditions and waist deep snow, and yeah, it's not so much fun, but at the same time it's like really exhilarating. You get all psyched up to like go and climb in the cold, and just like, you know, it's always going to be an adventure. So that's what attracted me to Painted Black. And also just, it's such a unique roof. It shoots out 65-degree overhang out of the hillside, ship's prow like boulder, very short compression style climbing, and the crux is you can't really work any of the moves. It's kind of tall, so you have to basically give it ground up attempts or have a friend push you through to try some of the moves just to be able to work out the sequences. Stover Sanuks. Gnarly. Since I'm a huge fan of Sanuks, I would wear my Sanuks out to Painted Black every day, and basically I would just trudge through the waist deep snow and just bear through the cold, and yeah, my feet would always get frozen and my Sanuks would turn into snow nooks and just completely ice over.
For me, mostly I was up there solo, so I'd have to just give ground attempts each time, and luckily I was able to figure out a couple of the moves and keep the tension and basically maneuver my way through the icy top out. But yeah, I had success and was so psyched to get to the top.
Wow. No, those holes, they all had snow on them. That was terrifying. Oh.